Hey there everybody, mbrickz here, and today we are going to be taking a look at a Marvel superhero set. This is Lego Spider-Man Web Warriors Ultimate Bridge Battle. It has 1,092 pieces, and this is set number 76057. And this set came out in 2016, so it's sort of uncommon to come by now. But let's take a look at it anyway. So starting off, I just wanted to give you a sort of overview of the bridge itself. So looking at it from this angle, it would be water here, so that's what's represented by these, and it just looks very nice from this side, like an actual proper bridge or a piece of a bridge. Moving from this side, you could see it's a bit of wreckage, but you know, they did that because for the sake of the set. And then on this side, it's pretty similar to the front side as we just saw the other side. And then from the back, that's how it looks right there. I just wanted the sort of overview of the bridge so you can get a feel of what it looks like, you know, without all the destructive things. And I'm happy to say that, you know, even like all the play features are built into it, but you know, it looks like a regular build, you know, a regular bridge if you just remove that web right there and maybe that one at the bottom. So yeah, looks pretty good, but let's start with those two bottom places that are holding the bridge up. Starting from this side, the one near to the sign up there, we're going to be taking a look at it right now. And on the outside here, sorry that this piece fell out, but you could see under there, it has a sticker showing Spider-Man and then AGC and PP plus GS. I don't know what that stands for. I don't really watch the show much. And then another sticker here saying which one is which. Have you seen this man? And then it says Joker or JOCR over there, so that's funny. So we have these sort of rock detailing because that's what would grow. Oh, sorry, I put this piece back wrong. But rock detailing because that's what probably would grow around the water. And the two webs are actually trapped. So when you open it, you could see some space in there. And we'll get back to this actually, but we are going to be going on to this side. It has another wanted poster done with a sticker saying Green Goblin wanted for terrorizing the, and then, you know, that's what I could make out from there. Then another newspaper saying Daily Bugle, Spider Menace threatens city. Then you have a picture of Spider-Man down there, a guy in a web, and the money bag next to it, and GP or CPJG. And then we have, I honestly don't know what that says. I think that it's one of those comical words like the Rock or something, you know, that you'd find in a comic book. And here it says the hunt is on, Daily Bugle, a picture of Kraven the Hunter, and it says who is the clone. So on the topic of Kraven Hunter, what we're looking at is actually his hideout. So moving the lighter up, trying to get some light in there. So we're going to take a look at him later, but you could see in here, the first thing is just this small build holding his spear and a place for his gun to be attached. And then there's a little bit of a place for him to stand just in here. And back there, there's a print showing Spider-Man or maybe the other web warriors. Sorry, it's a bit dark in there. Try to get more light into it. But along the other side, a lot of these pieces. I'll just move that. Sorry about that. But along the other side, you can just pull this whole thing out. And right here, now you can see a bit more into it. There's a little place where you could put this and then move it back and forth because it's done with some tiles down there. So it is able to slide a bit. But here is a crate with 3 jewels, and those are just the white clear ones. So that's it for Kraven the Hunter's base. And a cool thing you could do is maybe there's some studs here, so attach a web and like pretend to pull the thing out and then break into his base. So that's pretty nice. Just wanted to start with the bottom. And On the topic of studs, you'll just see studs all over this thing, exposed like this, and that is actually on purpose because you could take one of the web warriors. In this case, we are going to be taking a look at Spider-Man. Don't worry, I'll touch on the figs later and maybe attach his web to any of the exposed studs like this, and then he could be hanging. So yeah, pretty cool. If you want him to hang, put him further up. But let's take a look at the bridge. Sorry, I meant the road of the bridge, but starting from here, we have a little play feature here, and what they say to do on the box is put a trash can here, but it doesn't work well. Just put it here, and then put down in that, and that you can see how far it goes. So it actually does work well if you have the trash can in the right position, or it could be a minifigure launcher. Take a look at that. Put Scout Spider here. Oh wait, not Scout Spider. I forget her name. This is the Spider Girl. Sorry. No. My finger was in the way, but yeah, you get the idea with how that works. It shows some wreckage off to the bottom, since obviously battle has happened here or is happening here. Those are nice. Stickers on 2x4s. Those are really nice. You could use that in any city. So useful. Airport, downtown, Daily Bugle. Those signs are just so useful. But a figure, perhaps the Green Goblin on his little I don't know what to call that. He could drive through that, and yeah, the signs will just open up like that. If you do it faster, it might look cooler. You could angle them in sort of different ways like this, so that's intended to look broken. So we're already at like 3 play features by now, and that's how they look at the back and can close up like this. So again, looking at the road. Oh, I did want to say actually, these leading up to the taller section have studs. So again, you could just attach figures anywhere. But looking here, we have some stickerage here to show cracks, some more cracks here, another crack. And I like how there's a lot of traveling done, but here are some studs, and that is because it's a play feature. So this we'll take a look at. You could put it on there, and if you get it just right, it could like sort of fall in there, and it's, I believe, intended to work more with figures. So hit Craven here and pull that thing from behind. Sorry, the bridge is tilted, so he keeps falling. So pull that thing from behind, and his gun. Yeah, see, so I'm already running into some problems right here because, it should just really be just one figure, and it can't really have a gun or anything. But it would work better if I wasn't leaning it. But anyway, pulling that, there, she falls right in, and this is what I talked about, the trap. So you can open up the web, and then that's where your prisoners would go, I guess. And looking at it from the other side, that is sort of the lever that you pull to open and close it. So that's pretty nice. And then I did want to say that we have 2 plate pieces this big, one here and one here next to it. So that's really nice. We have some skid marks, and a taxi that is included in the set, as shown on the box, has apparently skid off. So this whole section would break open, but then at the last minute, while he's falling off, a web warrior could shoot a web and catch him. That's a nice play feature. So this spot hinges open right there, another angle of it, and he can fall, and he's saved. And as the car is falling, they could pull some figures out and save them. So yeah, that is really nice. I really like that feature. And I'm still not done. This is obviously a play set, sort of like the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I reviewed before this, just loaded with play features. So taking a look at it from this side, oh, sorry about that. Just gonna move the trash can out of the way. You see the traffic lights. Now, Lego is known, and a bunch of reviewers have already complained about this, in a lot of set reviews. every time they make a play feature, or like a lot of times, they usually do it in like bright red, bright blue, bright yellow, and people are saying that's so annoying. This is the best play feature integration ever, the play feature activator ever, in my opinion, because not only is it a good color, black, it actually works as something in universe, which is the traffic light. It actually works as traffic lights, but it's still designed to work with a play feature, and this is the play feature itself. So again, more studs, so you could connect any of the web warriors. Let me go ahead and take Spider-Man right here. So you could be connecting him here, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push down on this lever. This is gonna move, and if you do it hard enough, it's gonna pop out just like that. So that's how that works, done here. And it's sort of a puzzle pieces, how you put them together. You do like this, and I like that. You know, it's not like, oh, one solid, perfect block that comes out like this. No, it actually looks like more destruction. Sorry about that. That was some actual destruction, but it actually looks like actual destruction because it comes out in two pieces. And you can also do that on the other side. Or so you could have like those just fall onto a figure, or you could have a figure there and him fall out as well, or her. And I'm gonna show you another feature. So you see that sticker done with the it's supposed to be some car wreckage, I believe. So you could take a figure, stand it there on that sticker. Oh, this one keeps falling down because of the back piece. So just gonna use Spider-Man again. And you put something on the top, which we'll take a look at. And the web falls out. The most it's gonna do is probably knock him down. Yeah, a lot of people have already complained this doesn't work that well. It's supposed to catch them like this, but a lot of times that doesn't work that well. So the way you load that up is you put it into a brick-built tube up there. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how that works. And they say that you put the sticker first. And a lot of stickers, you know, it doesn't matter where you put them, but this one is crucial. Like, you put this sticker before you even build this higher section. I do not agree with that at all. You should put it after this so that you know exactly, like, to line the web up with the sticker. I made the mistake, and you can see it's a bit off because I had no idea I had to line it up with the web. So you should line it up with the web when you do this. So let's take a look at the top of the thing. So from here we have some more integration here, like with what they had here, except, you know, just pieces of it because it probably broke. And then up here we have a tiny bird's nest there. That's nice. And this is how the thing looks from the top. It's identical on the other side over here, and as the sticker saying 1962, like how they put a 2x2 plate tile, in that angle, so it looks like a diamond. And then we have the goblin flag right here, and that's what you push down to have the web come down from below right there. And then here's another play feature. Putting Spidey up again here, you push something from the back and he falls right out. There it is. Now you don't want him really pushed in there or else he will stay there. So that's just something I wanted to note. And you could like use a web and have him as falling, pretend he shoots a web onto the roof and then just stay there dangling. So yeah, just some more play that you could do. So I believe that as quick as I did it, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this tiny 25 sign, which I really like, but I know this has been relatively quick, but I do believe that I did capture everything that I wanted to show you. So let's just move on to the figures then. Sorry, completely forgot about the side build. So here's the little police buggy. It reminds me of the one done in Small Hulk polybag for one of the Avengers movies. So it has the handle here and a represented windshield, and then, you know, pretty basic. We have a handcuffs back there and a walkie-talkie, the police siren lights, and goes over like this. And what you're supposed to do is, it's done by a hinge there. A figure can't sit there, but if you're doing this, it can't. It's done by a hinge, so you could sort of bend it, you know, make it look broken. or you could just pull it in half like that, which makes it look way more broken. So yeah, that's it for the tiny build. But taking a look at the taxi right here, that's nice. It looks really good in my opinion, like one of those old New York style taxis. Has a sticker showing the taxi on the hood over there, sticker on the side and this side, represented doors here, yet they actually don't open, and taxi up there. That's nice. From the back, it looks like it has trunk space, but it doesn't open, so don't try that, and some lights back there. But the roof does open to give you access to the interior. And yeah, this is it's just sad to me. They don't include a taxi driver in this set, and I wish they did, because you need like one more civilian to rescue other than Aunt May, which I'll show again later. But you see there, it shows the meter and the speaker. I'm fine with that. I actually like that, but this is what I'm sad about. So suppose she was the taxi driver, that's just where she would sit. Where does the passenger sit? And suppose she was the taxi driver, how would that close? Her head is too big. So maybe leaning her back, it still won't close. Yeah, the roof won't fit on with the figure in there. And even if that is excusable, it can only fit one figure. So a taxi who drives himself around in a convertible. That's basically what this is. We get a trash can and 2 flames. That's basically all here, though I do like that the flames are in a very comical color. And here's the Green Lantern's flying sort of vehicle. So he has room to stand here. They pretty much nailed the color scheme, again with the comical fire that could spin up if you wanted it to, just slowly with some friction. The wings can be articulated. Push that up, maybe articulate the wings. I think that I do realize that a lot of people hate stickers, but I feel like stickers could be used on the wings here to maybe show his sign, or the lantern bomb. So yeah, I think that could have been shown. And then he has 2 stud shooters here. Those will shoot out just like that. And 4 extra are included in those sets, because I bet you if you do use this set, then you'll probably lose at least one of the studs. So yeah, that's it for this. I like the design of it, and I think it has some good play to it. And it has this plate at the bottom, so it can just land like that. So yeah, that's it for this. Yeah, you saw the 3 webs included in the bridge, but these are also included. We have 2 of these new styled ones. I really like this, you know. You could like trap a figure in there, maybe get the Craven the Hunter and sit him down, and then like put this over him. So that could work as a trap, and it would work a lot better if 2 of them were there. Like one time I had him hanging in both of these, and then hanging this cage here off the side of the bridge, and that looked pretty cool. 2 of these rope pieces, like getting those. And then these adapter pieces. So the way they work is taking one of the web warriors we haven't seen yet. You attach it to the hand, and it's supposed to work with these, you know. So attach it to those like that, because that's just how they'd hold it, like this. So that looks pretty good, and I really like these pieces they come on. I took off the stud just to show you a piece, the piece there, but the stud would go on it, that white stud. So yeah, it looks really good. And yeah, let's get onto the figure. Have to start with Spider-Man, of course. The same old Spider-Man we've been getting in 2016, but this video is coming out in 2018. So I like getting the Civil War one and the Avengers Infinity War set one, but when this came out, this was one of the only 2 Spider-Mans you could get. The other one was just had dual molded legs, so it was supposed to represent red boots. So you know, everything's pretty average. The new update is definitely better, but you know, he looks good, a bit accurate to the TV show. Could have used leg printing there. There's the back, you know, a lot more comical in my opinion than it should be. Finishing off the rest of the web warriors, here's Spider-Girl. Some nice printing on the torso. I'm fine with the torso being gender specific with the curves here, and I'm fine with that because you're probably only going to use this for her, honestly. There is her print on the head, and remove her hair to show some back printing. Here is Green Lantern, and first let's take a look at that. That jack-o'-lantern looks so good. I thought initially that it was a head, and then he put like this flame sort of hairpiece on top of it, but they're together. Don't even try to take it apart. I did try to pull a bit, but then I just quit. Don't try to take them apart. I think it might even damage the piece. So some nice printing on the head, and that just looks so good. When the light catches it, you see some yellow in it, so it looks like a real flame. But anyway, there is the Green Lantern. It's sort of awkward when you do this. You see some more green. But yeah, I like the scale printed. He has arm printing, which I didn't actually notice, but there it is. Purple bag, and then his head printing face, sorry. And that is very nice. That combo for the hat / ears. Looks like elf ears there, and turning it around, he has one where he's really mad. A good face to get for villains. Here is Kraven the Hunter, and in my opinion, he's the best figure in this set. Just with that color, those colored legs, and all that printing on the legs looks really good. And not to mention that torso, you see some of his skin, his abs, his belt, his teeth, you know, the vest or jacket split in half so you could see some more skin. His brick-built gun there looks pretty good. His angry expression, and then that is very nice. That piece right there to show like the fur of his coat. Taking it off allows us to see more great back torso printing, very detailed, I like that, and the alternate face, which is when he's more calm. Here is Scorpion, and this is another really good figure. No leg printing, could have used maybe some lines on it to follow that design, but that's fine. You see his abs and muscles, and then this back piece, which is nice. It's supposed to be the scorpion tail. I can see someone making a brick-built scorpion and using that. There's his face printing, and on the back he doesn't have an alternate face, just more printing. The tail piece is connected by this piece, but taking that off, oh, it's really stuck in there. But taking it off, we see some more back printing, and I just wanted to show you this piece alone. So yeah, it looks very nice. Last off, here's Aunt May, who's just terrified. She has the scarf there. Yeah, she looks pretty accurate, but I love how terrified they got her face print to be. That looks genuinely scared. Really good there. And on the back is when she's not terrified, and you know, her normal, kind, nice, warming expression. So there you have it. That's it for my review, and I'm sorry that I don't know the exact price of the set. I believe, or what it did retail for. I believe it was somewhere from $70 to $100. I personally got mine for $70, but I think that might have been on sale, and the piece to part suggests that it might be $100. But yeah, if someone does know the price, please leave it in the comments. But here's what I'll say about the price. If it's $100, it's good. If it's $110, it's overpriced, but it's probably not. If it's $90, it's a good deal. Anything, if it's $80, it's a great deal. And if it's $70, it's a fantastic deal. But anyway, the reason I love this set is just figure selection is amazing. For the highlights, I'd say Scarlet Spider, Aunt May, Kraven the Hunter, and Scorpion. Spider-Man, they had to include. I do like Spider-Girl and the Green Goblin as well. I might have called him Green Lantern earlier. I'm sorry for that. But a lot of Marvel fans are going to be on me for that. But anyway, I just like how there's so much play in this. You know, you can make the taxi come out. You can make a trap door open. You can make walls bust out, a web fall. You could launch someone off. You could tear apart the road sign. Just so much to do. So it's such an amazing play set. A bunch of good small side builds. Sorry that I knocked the box down. And then just the figures are great. And that lantern piece is amazing as well. So yeah, I really like this set, and I hope you've liked this review. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon.